to another Locs and Looks series. Today's Get Ready With Me topic is going to be how to love the skin that you're in. How to love the skin that you're in. Like, I feel like it's such a topic for the girls. Like, it's such a topic for the girls. So we gotta get into it. So I actually wrote down some tips on my phone. So if you see me looking back and forth, I'm either looking at my mirror or I'm looking at the phone. But we're gonna get straight into it in this Get Ready With Me. Now first, let's discuss products. Every time I do a live, my makeup products will always be in the description box. So if you ever want to come back to this exact live and you want to know what I'm using during the makeup process, my products will definitely be in the description box. And if you are new here to my lives, you can also check out my Locs and Looks live stream playlist, and you can check out a whole bunch of live stream videos that I do on a day-to-day basis. Now that that's over with, let's get into it. Now don't mind my eye a little red. I think that's my contacts starting to irritate it. I don't know why my contacts want to keep playing with me today. But first, let's put our locks up because we got to get into our makeup. Otherwise, how is y'all days going? Y'all know we always start off our live talking about our day. My day actually went by pretty fast. Faster than I would expect. I don't know. Like, some days used to feel slow, but today went by pretty fast. So I was like, okay. I went to work today. I did the norm, you know, the norm or whatever. We can do our hair like mid. I think I can do my makeup first. Y'all, my locks are almost ready to come out. So not come out, but loose out. It's time. It's been time. But anyway, let's get into our first tip. Let's get into our first tip of the live on how to love yourself. Our first tip is going to be stop comparing your journey to someone else's. And this is so true, and I talk about this in my live before. I always tell everybody, especially the girls in my live, comparison is the thief of joy. Hi honeys, how y'all doing? We're talking about loving the skin that you're in today, and today is Chit Chat, Get Ready With Me. But yeah, stop comparing your journey to somebody else's. Comparison is the thief of joy, okay? You can literally scroll on Instagram and desire, hi, I'm good, honey. You can always scroll on Instagram and desire somebody else's life, or you can look on TikTok and be like, oh, this person's living good, so I must have to live good too. No, comparison is the thief of joy, because just because something is on social media doesn't mean that their life is so perfect. That more than likely everybody goes through things. At the end of the day, everybody goes through situation. Life happens for everybody, no matter what age you is. You could be a teenager, you experiencing life. You can be just turning in your 20s, you will be experiencing life. You can be in your 30s and you can be experiencing life. Life happens for anybody. So a part of loving the skin that we are in is do not compare yourself. Do not compare yourself to nobody. You are perfect just the way you are. Yes, everybody has to learn in life. Everybody has like learning lessons and stuff that we have to go through, but that's a part of life. So don't feel like you are behind just because, hi honey, don't feel like you're behind just because your life isn't going as planned or how you hoped for it to go. Another tip. Hi guys, if you're new here, I told you I have tips on my phone, so I'm just talking and we're getting ready. If you're new here, be sure to like the live. If you have anything to chime in, you can always drop it down in the comments. I will see it. But another tip for loving the skin that you're in is wear clothes that make you feel good. You know that saying when they say you don't have to look through what you've been through? That's so true. And believe it or not, like, I don't know if y'all like how I am, but why is always so hard to come out? But believe it or not, I don't know like how if y'all like anything like how I am. But me personally, to cheer myself up, I love to dress up. I absolutely love dressing up just to like cheer myself up. Or let me, I using this camera, let me use this one where I can actually see. But to cheer myself up, I love to like dress up and, you know, just feel my best. Like, I came to the conclusion a long time ago that lingerie is my go-to. Like, I love me up a good lingerie set. I notice I like how I feel when I'm wearing lingerie. Like, lingerie, like, I just like matching sets. So if I'm feeling down any day, dressing up can definitely make you feel good. Put on a nice little good lingerie set, put on some makeup, you know, basically love yourself. Love yourself. Pour into yourself. You don't have to look like what you've been through. You don't. Just because an outfit might not be on trend and you feel confident in like that outfit, still put it on. Still put it on. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna let this dry a bit. Another tip for loving yourself is celebrate your skin texture and tone. This is for my black girls, white girls too. But another way to always love the skin that you're in, you have to celebrate how you look. Now, I know there's a lot of stigma around, you know, Black Lives Matter, this, that, and third. But you as an individual have to love yourself. Nobody can make you love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to love the person that you are. You have to love the person that you want to be. You have to love the individual that you are. You have to love your skin texture. If your skin has hyperpigmentation, love your hyperpigmentation. If your skin has acne, love your acne. If your skin has anything going on, if you have clear skin, love your skin. Everything is a lesson. Everybody is different in their own way. Nobody is perfect. So love the skin that you in. Like, I totally hate to see girls who would have like the clearest, but I mean the clearest set of skin, and they're talking about, oh, I got a pimple, or oh, I got something. Like, sweet girl, you don't even have nothing and your skin is like literally perfect. And I wish like I could make them love themselves and love the skin that they in, but you can't make somebody love themselves or the skin that you're in. You can only tell them and empower them and help them and lift them up and do what you gotta do. So love your skin that you're in. Like, I know a lot of people who used to like hide their breakouts. Like, there was one time ago I would not even leave foot out the door during the winter because of how dark my hyperpigmentation used to get. Like, it used to scorn me, used to irk me. Now I'm just like, that's normal. I do a little skincare. If it work, it work. If it don't work, it don't work. Like, it's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. But celebrate your skin, celebrate your texture, celebrate your tone. Even on the bad days, celebrate it, because that's just a part of you, you know. And believe it or not, you might find something, a remedy that can definitely help somebody else. So I would say always love the skin that you are in. Another tip for loving the skin that you're in is look in the mirror and smile at yourself every single day. Even if you ain't feeling your best, smile. Give yourself a quick smile, because it can definitely change your mood. It can change how you feel. It can change what is going on. Just smile. You are basically putting positivity in the atmosphere. Y'all, I try to see if I get a tan on the island, so, but we can continue. You are putting positivity in the air. You are wishing good upon yourself. Like, you are putting yourself in a good mood. Always smile in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Another tip for loving the skin that you're in, forgive your younger self for how you used to see beauty. Like, forgive your younger self. Like, I remember looking back at old pictures and I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to criticize everything about myself. Like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, we got a tan, y'all. We got a serious tan, but we can make this work. We can make this work. But yeah, y'all, But looking back at old pictures, I used to criticize everything. Something that I always used to get teased for was my weight. Like, I always used to get teased for my weight. Like, growing up in high school, I was really like skinny, and I mean like skinny, and I basically was forced into loving wanting to be thick. Like, I took so much supplements. I took appetimin, um periactin, like so much things just to gain weight, you know. And I wasn't, I would say, um in my fully aware, like fully self-aware, because you know, you're a teenager, you don't know no better. Like, you don't know no better. I started working out to gain weight. Like, I started doing these whole 9 yards. Fast forward to my late 20s, I want to go back to the size that I was, you know. So criticizing yourself, like, people can literally bully you into a lot of things, especially when you're younger. Like, it definitely stays with you. I don't care what nobody say, it stays with you. So like, now looking back now, I just wish that I had loved that girl a little bit more. That's like a form of loving, like, my younger self. Hi to everybody that's in the live, be sure to like the live. But yeah, that's a form of like loving myself, you know. Another tip for loving ourselves is we have to do a social media detox when needed. And I mean, it's good to like detox from social media. Taking a break and scrolling definitely helped me to reset and reconnect with how I feel and my thoughts and what I like. Like, that just goes back into my first tip when I was talking about comparison is definitely like the thief of joy, because we steadily comparing ourselves to people. We steadily comparing ourselves to what we see and thinking we are behind in life, which we are not behind. We are quite further, you know. So taking a break from scrolling from time to time can definitely help you when it comes to loving the skin that you in, because you are now appreciating you, figuring out what you like. Get in tune with yourself. Get in tune with yourself. I know it might be hard to take a break, but it's needed for your mental health eventually. Another tip that we have for loving ourselves is practice gratitude for your body and for your health. Like, although you may not have the abs or you may not be the weight size that you want to be, there's still something to love. You alive, you well, you healthy, you living, you wake up to see another day. It's always something to be grateful for. And believe it or not, the size that you dying to get, or the size that you want to be, or the place that you want to be, somebody is dying to get where you are. So always practice gratitude for your body, you know, and do the necessary work to get to where you want to be if you're like that unhappy, you know. But don't be unhappy. It's always something to love about your body. If you bet it's your eyes, your lips, your nose, your face, your teeth, your skin, it's always something that you can love about your body. Another way to love the skin that we are in is speak about yourself the way you would speak about your best friend. Like, I have never been a negative person when it comes to me personally, because not only because I don't like negativity, but I am not negative in terms of speaking about myself, because I just feel like what you put in the atmosphere is what you can get back. Like, so I don't like to like speak negative about like my body features and stuff like that. I would only try to work towards everything that I would like to achieve. Hi to everybody that's in the live, be sure to like the live. But so if my friend come to me and be like, she felt ugly, I'll tell her, you beautiful. I'm gonna empower you, beautiful, you special, you. Don't ever say that about yourself. That's the kind of person that you would want to be. And that's the kind of person that you should speak highly of yourself. Because the same way you would speak to your best friend is the same way you should speak about yourself. Another tip for loving ourselves is try something new with your style. This goes back into my point when I was talking about loungewear. I tried so much different styles and I came to the conclusion I love a set. I love a set. I like a little streetwear here and there, but set is my go-to. Like, I am content with my little set. Give me my little set any day. Let me put on my set. Let me accessorize it. Let me put one bag on, and let me dress down. Put some flip-flops on and a bonnet, and I good to go. I love me up a good set. Even down to your look. Like, figure out like what makeup look you want. Like, you don't always have to do what's trending. You don't always have to do something that you don't like. Like, it's a lot of ways to like figure out your makeup style and what you like. Like me, I like the like natural looks, but when I get my makeup done, I love the eyeshadow, and that's something that I want to learn. Like, I really want to learn how to do eyeshadow, but experiment about what you like. Another tip for loving the skin that we are in: stop apologizing for your features or your background. We are what we've been through. It's up to you to determine how your future is going to turn out. Like, forgive yourself for how you grow up. Forgive yourself for what you've been through. It's up to you now. Like they say, I may have not come from a good family, but a good family is going to come from me. That's the attitude that you want to have on a day-to-day basis. For example, you know, don't apologize for your feet. Don't say sorry, because you are special. You are special. You are wonderfully made. You are unique. You are unique. Don't never apologize for who you are. I remember I used to be saying, I'm sorry I'm so skinny. Like, I wish I could get big. Like, what am I saying sorry for? People want to be my size. Now I want to be just healthy. Like, I just want to live like a healthy life. Like, all of this is a part of your beauty. Another tip for loving the skin that you are in: treat skincare as self-care and not punishment. Just because you have to do skincare, don't look at it as a job, okay? Look at it as self-care. You taking care of yourself. You loving yourself. Like, enjoy your self-care days. Enjoy your self-care days, because it will be worth it. Like, it will be worth it. Instead of rushing through your routine, put a nice little playlist on. Do your nice little skincare and just vibe. Just vibe, okay? Drink some wine if you want to. Put on a mask. Like, it's so therapeutic, and once you get the hang of it, you'll be like, okay, yeah, this is definitely for me, you know. Another tip for loving yourself is don't chase perfection, okay? Loving the sin that you're in. Perfection, nobody is perfect, okay? Nobody's perfect. As much as we want to say, I'm perfect, I don't do nothing wrong, nobody is perfect. Everybody got their issues. Everybody got their drama. Everybody got things that they need to change. Like, nobody is perfect, okay? I remember when I used to cancel plans because I didn't feel cute, or I didn't like how I didn't look, or I didn't have anything to wear. Like, why canceling plans? I don't know. But then when you go, you still end up having like a good time. Like, don't chase perfection, chase present. Like, something that I'm incorporating right now is I always want to live like in the moment. Living in the moment is so good. Living in the moment is so vast. Another tip for loving the skin that we are in is compliment yourself. Like, if you're somebody who's not used to compliments or anything, and like, I know for me, like, when I get compliments, I feel so weird. And I sure there's people like that out there like me. But when I get compliments, I feel so weird. I had to start, now I don't feel weird at all. I just feel like I accept the compliments for how they are. I accept the compliments. I even tell myself now, like, girl, you look good. Like, if my hair fix or my makeup come out good, or my skin just glowing today, like, I used to tell myself, girl, you look good. Start saying, girl, if you are somebody who definitely deals with confidence, start telling yourself, girl, you look good, you look amazing. And watch how you can feel. Watch how your day is going to change. Watch just how your personality is going to be. Another tip for loving the skin that we in is don't chase beauty standards. Like, beauty standards may be in for now, but it's not lasting. Like, I remember when there was like a standard where everybody was getting BBLs, and you know, but I'm not against it because I wanted one at one time ago. I might still want, I don't know. But everybody was chasing the BBLs. Now everybody trying to go back to natural. Like, that just goes to show, like, everything once upon a time was a standard. It was a beauty standard. Like, what is in 5 years ago isn't in now. And I notice, what I'm noticing is now that, and I'm a 90s baby, by the way, but what I'm noticing is something is always coming back in style. Like, I remember when those high-waist jeans used to be old way back in the day, 1960s, this, that, and third. Now high-waist jeans is in. Now I remember when bootleg jeans was in the 2000s, 200s, 1960s. Now bootleg jeans is in. Like, beauty standards, things are always coming back in style. Figure out what you like. This is a tip for y'all. Figure out what you like, stick with it until you get bored of it. But don't ever change yourself for a beauty standard or what's happening now. Like, your style is your style, and the reason why we call it style is because it's your style. Like, you be creative, be fun, love the skin that you're in, embrace it. Just do what you gotta do, girl. Another tip for just loving ourselves and living in the moment, living in the skin that we are in, is use filters for fun and not validation. Like, just because if you can't take a picture without a filter, then it's definitely something deep going on. Like, it has to be something deep going on. Filters should be for fun. You know those little, y'all remember when Snapchat first come out and everybody was using those flower hearts? That was fun. Those days was fun. Those days was live. Like, y'all remember when Instagram come out and everybody just was using the filters, you know, just to have like a certain aesthetic. Now, some people literally can't post a picture or hate for a picture to be taken without filters. Y'all, I think I put a little more foundation on my brush. I don't know. But, yeah. Hi to everybody that's joining the live. Be sure to like the live. Also, if you're watching this in the replay, be sure to hide the replay. You can always chime in on the topic. For today's topic is how to love the skin that we are in. We're just doing a little chit chat. Get ready with me. If you're interested in makeup and locks and girl talks, then you can always subscribe as well. But be sure to like the live. But let's get into our next tip, y'all. I have the tips written on my phone, so if you see me looking at it, you're looking at the mirror, or I looking at my phone. But yeah, another tip for loving the skin that we are in is know that loving yourself doesn't always mean you feel confident. Like, everybody has those days when they don't feel like themselves. Like, everybody has those days, and it's just simply a day. It's not the it's just a day. There are days when I struggle, but there are days when I don't let nothing stop me from showing up. That's life. That's a part of life. Everybody goes through it. Not every time you're going to feel up and down. Not every time you're going to be cheery. Not every time you're going to be smiley and happy. Like, life, just life's for everybody. But you keep it pushing. You still show up. You don't let it affect you for months to come. Like, you try to wiggle yourself out of it. Another tip for loving the skin that we are in is write down 3 things that you love about your appearance. And if you're watching this on a replay, that's also something good to do. Write down 3 things that you love about your appearance, and just use that as a form of affirmation. Always, if you're somebody that struggles with like being confident or loving yourself, just sit down, think, and write down 3 things that you love about your appearance. Me, I am a note person. I write and jot everything down. So I typically like write my affirmations and stuff, like when I'm speaking highly of myself in my notes. Like, that's just me. But if you're somebody that struggles with how to love yourself, write down 3 things that you love about yourself. Even on the rough days, you can read those things, and those will empower you the best way that it can. um Another tip for loving the skin that you are in, a lot of us be scared to do like certain things. Like wear that bold lip, wear that lipstick, put on the makeup, do your hair how you've been, the screenshot you've been hiding your phone for so long but you're scared to try. Do it, try it. You will be surprised how it turns out. I'm sorry if I said it a little aggressive, but that's so true. I used to think red lipstick and colored lipstick wasn't for me. Now I love those lipsticks. Like I have like 10 shades literally. I don't care what lipstick it is, I'm gonna try it. If I like it, I'm gonna try it. Another tip for loving yourself and loving the skin that you are in is stop letting your weight or your skin decide your worth. If you believe you should be making $100,000, believe it. If you feel like you can accomplish a certain goal, believe it. If you feel like you deserve X, Y, and Y, Z, the bag, the purse, the jewelry, the diploma, the degree, you deserve it. Don't let your skin, don't let people, don't let nobody determine your worth. Your worth is special, okay? Always remember that. My confidence lies within myself. Literally. I do makeup and chit chat and talk for fun. Like I just love it. It's like a form of self-care like we was talking about earlier. But I don't need those things. Never be dependent on a product or a substance. Never be dependent. Always love the skin that you are in. Okay, y'all. So let me add my setting powder now because we gotta set, because I hope we ain't missing out our thing on. Yo, I think I can set this with a powder puff. Where's my powder puff? I need to get some more of these. These really works. Another way for loving the skin that you are in is let go of the idea that beauty only looks one way. Seeing other women with different features, owning their beauty, owning their appearance. I absolutely love women that are super confident. It's so admiring to just see like women in different cultures, different cities all around the world just love the person that they are, love the nationality that they came from, just love everything all around. Like it's so beautiful to see, it's so beautiful to like enjoy. So that's another tip for loving the skin that you are in. Always let go of the idea that beauty only looks one way. Beauty is all around. Beauty is what you make it. Like you are beautiful. Tell yourself that every day. You are beautiful. I'm special. I'm pretty. I'm wanted. I'm loved. Tell yourself these things. Speak life into yourself. Also, another thing is, in loving the skin that you're in, accept compliments without deflecting. And that was something that I used to do a lot growing up. Like if I would get a compliment, I'll deflect. You think so? Or like if somebody say your outfit look good, you think so? I had a hard time to say. If somebody say makeup look good, man, I don't feel so. That's deflecting. We are deflecting. Like when somebody says I look good or I say thank you, don't deflect. Say thank you. Appreciate it. Because you actually look good, you know. Hi to everybody that's joining the live. Be sure to like the live and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, y'all, another tip for loving the skin that we are in is say no to people who make you feel less than. Never let nobody show you and tell you that you are unworthy or you don't deserve what you work so hard for. Never let nobody tell you that. Stop sharing your insecurities with people who make jokes about it. Like not everybody's going to understand where you at in life. Not everybody. Y'all, I was gonna do contour, like cream contour, but I think I can just go in with contour powder. But another tip is look at your old pics and recognize how beautiful you was. Even those times when you hated how you look. You know, and hate is a very strong word because I know some people that does that. Another tip for loving the skin that you are in is let your skin breathe. Not all the time we need makeup. Like I was telling y'all earlier. I don't use makeup for like to enhance my beauty. I use makeup to do it for fun. Like I use it as a form of self-care. Not all the time you need makeup. Not all the time you need validation or things. Like sometimes you just need to be yourself. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Okay? Be yourself. Being yourself will get you so further in life. Like, it's not even funny. Another tip for loving the skin that we are in is journal about what makes you feel beautiful inside. Like I always preach journaling, because journaling, hi honey, I always preach journaling because journaling is something that helped me a lot when it came to like my confidence. It helped me a lot when it came to like my thoughts, processing my thoughts. Like I am somebody, I shut down when it comes to like arguments, or I am not a very confrontational person. They would say like I have to explode. So journaling is a form of self, I don't know what I would call it, but journaling is a form of self-care that I do to just like express my thoughts and express how you feel. Like sometimes how you feeling is so hard to express, but the minute you start writing down, you will just express yourself in the most way without feeling like any judgment. So talk to God, journal, talk to God, talk to yourself, and then look back at your journal, and then you'll be surprised how far you came from. How far you came from. Another tip for loving the skin that we are in is keep folders and photo of stuff that made you glow, stuff that made you happy. Always good to look back and just, I remember that time I was so happy and so joyful, and that time would make you smile. That time literally would make you smile. You'd be so happy, like you'd be jumping up all over the world, like, oh my God, I remember that time. Y'all know what I talk about. There'll be those times you look back on that phone like, wow, I was so happy this day. And you just start smiling out of nowhere. You know? Another tip for loving the skin that you're in, and I know we was getting to this part. Love your hair texture. Love how your hair is. Love whatever is going on with your hair. If you're having a bad day, love your hair. If you're having a good day, love your hair. Like, love your hair. And I'm saying this especially to the girls that have locks. Y'all know we get stereotyped just for having locks. And it's sad, the irony of people. But it is what it is. Like, I always tell y'all I would have had locks so much sooner. But my mommy was like, no, that's not for girls. That's not for girls. Now, who was the one posting my hair? Who was the one posting my hair? When she was telling me, no, that's not for girls. Who was the one posting my hair when her co-workers them asking me, what your daughter using on your hair? Huh. Alright then. But yeah, I in the Caribbean, I live in the Caribbean island, so y'all know. Like they don't mess with certain things. It is what it is. But you know, locks are beautiful. It's beautiful. But another tip for, sorry for my little rant, but another tip for loving yourself and loving the skin that you are in is romanticize like your everyday look. Whether you're in sweats, whether you're in glam, whether you're just chilling wearing a natural face, romanticize your everyday look. Like always look your best, always feel your best. Just find something that you can like appreciate about yourself and just do it. Like I say, for me, it's some natural makeup, glam, and some sweats, or some nice skincare and some sets, and I am good to go. Another tip for loving the skin that you are in is redefine what beauty means to you. Like I tell y'all, beauty to me can mean anything, but beauty to me means peace, it means love, it means joy, it means happiness, it means fulfillment. Like, beauty is me being soft with myself. There were times when I used to be like so hard on myself. Like, I mean, so hard, because I always felt like everything had to be perfect. I always felt like I had to be a certain way, until I just started like, you know what, it is what it is. I am who I am. Either you can accept me for me, or you can just leave me alone. Like, it is what it is. Now, mind you, now that also came with a lot of like self-reflection as well, because there are things, and the older you grow, you realize there are some things that I would like to change about my life. There are some ways that I have that I don't like about myself, you know. So That's also a form of just loving yourself. Y'all see how thick this eyebrow is? We gotta slim that down, okay? But yeah, that's a form of loving yourself. That's a form of loving your skin. Nothing like when you can literally recognize the wrong that you're doing. Like me, back then, I used to be something wrong I used to do. I used to be a petty person. I don't believe in like zodiacs and stuff like that, but back then, I used to be like a petty person. If you do me something wrong, like it's basically like you done. It's no forgiveness at all. But you know, I learned a long time ago, walking around with a lot of hatred in your heart can definitely make you hate. Hate is something that you don't want to have. No parts in. No parts in. Hate. It's not good to hate nobody. It's always good to like walk around with forgiveness. And just because you forgive somebody, that don't mean you gotta be best friends with them. Like just because you forgive them. Forgive them means you taking them. They no longer in your heart. They no longer serve no purpose. They no longer have any effect on you. That's what forgiveness means. Forgiveness don't means, okay, yeah, I forgive you, now we could be buddy back, cool. If that person do you something wrong, obviously, they may or may not do it again. But it's up to you to decide, okay, am I willing to accept her? How do I feel? It's good to have like discernment in people. Know when people is for you or people is just out to get you. These are tips that are so worthy of having. You need to have these things. I remember like when I was in high school, like I had a lot of friends who did me wrong. Like they just did me wrong, like in the worst of the worst ways. And I felt like that messed a lot with trust. That gave me trust issues. Like now I literally don't have, I have 2 friends and we grew up together. You know, all of that comes from hurt, not being able to forgive, you know. But now I walking in a season of forgiveness. Like if you do me so wrong, like okay baby, you did me wrong, I accept what you did, I can pray for you. Like that's where I am at life right now. You did me wrong, I accept what you do, I can pray for you. Like I'm not arguing, I'm not running on, I'm not, you know, I'm just not confiding. I may tell you how I feel, but like I tell y'all too, I am also a person that holds a lot in, and it's hard for me to express how I feel. But yeah, I walk in forgiveness now. If somebody do me wrong, it is what it is. I can pray for you. I have peace in that aspect in life. Like I don't no longer dwell in the past and what happened in the past. Like I'm trying to move further, and sometimes the only way for you to move further is when you forgive. Like I don't know if this ever happened to any of y'all, but the minute you forgive somebody, your life starts to just fall in place, or things start to happen for you. So let's forgive, okay? A part of loving ourselves and loving the skin that we in, forgive. Forgiveness. Because forgiveness, the peace forgiveness is going to give you, hate can never give you. So that's a tip for y'all when it comes to loving the skin that you're in. That's a tip for me. Another one is confidence is the best filter. Wear it every day, okay? Wear it every day. I see some women just have like this glow to them. Like you can literally be like, oh my God, she's happy. Like you can literally see, oh my God, she's having a good day. Confidence is the best filter. There are some ladies that are just so confident in you and it's so admiring. You'll be like, oh my God, like she looks good today. Be confident, y'all. Be confident in yourself. Confident is literally the best beauty to wear. Okay? Okay, y'all. So we are wrapping up our little chit chat. Get ready with me. If you're new here, drop a hey in the comments so I can see who you are. Be sure to like the live as well so I can see who you are. Subscribe. Your girl is on her way to 1,500 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. We do locks, we do beauty, girl talks on live every day. We try to make this as consistent as possible. And now we're gonna get into our this or that segment of the live. This or that. So basically I'm gonna say this or that, ask this or that, what you prefer, like something like a would you rather, you know. So let's get into that segment of the live. And I feel like it's good to see where your head is. It's good to see what kind of person you are, you know. So for our this or that, for our chit chat, get ready with me today on our topic, how to love the skin that we are in. Let's answer some this or that questions. How do you prefer natural skin or do you prefer full glam? I definitely prefer natural skin. Y'all can drop it down below in the comments if you're watching this on the replay, or you can drop it down in the chat. But I definitely prefer natural skin at all times, and I say this because every day you're not gonna be into doing makeup. Let's just be honest. Every day you ain't on a makeup run. So why not be natural and have a nice little skincare going on, you know? A nice little skincare, natural. Why not? You know, you're appreciating the skin that you're in. And that's partially one of the reasons why I love my locks, because I can literally be natural 24/7. Like, I don't need a style, I don't need extensions, I don't need anything. Like, my locks are me, you know? Another this or that, affirmations or journaling for confidence. I prefer journaling because while I'm journaling, I can definitely affirm affirmations as well. Like, when I'm saying, and this is why I preach journaling. I preach journaling because when you're journaling, you're basically expressing how you feel that day, that hour, what happened. That's basically like your diary. So whilst I'm journaling, if I am having a bad day, I'm going to journal that I'm having a bad day. And if I'm having a good day, I'm going to journal that I'm having a good day. But at the end of my every journal, I always like to say what I love and what I'm happy for and what I'm thankful for. That is a form of affirmation. That is a form of staying in tune so that you don't stay negative or stay in the zone that you are in. You're putting empowerment in yourself, you know, and it's also important. Another this or that for how to love the skin that you're in is bold lip or bold eyes. Give me a bold lip. I love me up a bold lip. Y'all see me do a lot of neutral lips, but child, if you scroll down on the makeup videos, you will definitely see some bold lips. I used to love purple lipstick. That reminds me, I need to add something with the card. I need a purple, I need a red, I need a black, drop some bold lips down in the comments for me, please, and good drugstore brands, because I am not a fan of like high-end lipsticks, because drugstore just works just as good. I'm sorry. Another one for this or that is bare face outside or light beat always. Bare face outside. If I'm just going outside, give me a bare face. Give me a bare face. I outside. I playing. I'm about to do something. Give me a bare face. Another one for this or that is locks in a bun or locks down and flowing. Majority of the times, my locks be in a bun. I ain't gonna lie. Majority of the times. Like, the only reason my locks are down right now is because it's in this 2-strand twist and I have to do a lot of oiling and self-care. I'm gonna tell you, I'm taking care of my locks this year. Last year I got slack, you know, but this year I'll be taking care of our locks. So a part of me loving myself is having my locks down, which, speaking of locks, we gotta get done now. I try to make sure I miss a step. I don't think so. Y'all, my powder getting so messy, man. But another one for this or that is, let me see. They say compliment from a friend or self-compliment in the mirror? Both. I can't choose. It's too hard. Both. I will compliment you to the ends of the earth. Like, if you look good, I can let you know you look good. Like, I'm not a hater. I can let you know you look good. But me too, I'm also going to compliment myself. Hi to everybody that's joining the live. Be sure to like the live. But yeah, me too. I'm just going to compliment myself. Like, just to feel good, you know. Another one for this or that is confidence within or confidence from a look. Confidence within for sure. There are going to be days when we don't feel like ourselves or like how we look. That's just a part of being a human being. So having confidence within yourself is a vital part, because when you have confidence within yourself, that means you appreciate how you look. You appreciate what's going on. You just have a lot of appreciation. But when you only have confidence from a look, that's because, you know, I mean, some people have to like dress up to feel good. That's just them. That's just would work for them. But it's good to have, hi honey, how you doing? It's good to have confidence within yourself. Like, it's so good to have that. Another one for this or that is skincare routine or makeup routine. Now, I don't know why they didn't put locks there, but skincare for sure. Thank you, honey. How you doing? Skincare for sure. I definitely mess with some skincare, yeah. Definitely mess with some skincare, but I wouldn't mind doing my makeup either, because I like to just do my makeup. But if I'm feeling lazy, let me just do some skincare. If I'm feeling hype, then I'll just do some makeup, you know. It all depends. My day is going good. My day is going good. Today went by pretty fast today. Like, I mean, pretty fast. Were you at work today or school? Who was at work today or school? Let me know. But yeah, y'all, today went by pretty fast. I was so happy. Like, 5 o'clock came so quick. Just how it come, it was like, yeah, I'm off. I am done for the day. I was like, good. Yeah, thank you, girl. Thank you. We are actually due for another loose out on these locks. We have to loose our locks out because they've been in for a minute now. 2 weeks. Y'all know I only do like 2 weeks in, 3 weeks out. Thank you, honey. So yeah, y'all. Another one for this or that is filter free selfie or full face photo. Definitely, which one y'all prefer for this or that? And for the this or that section, y'all can always comment. Drop comments in the replay, drop comments in the video. I always see them. But yeah, go back to it. For this or that, for filter free selfie or full face photo, I like selfies. I love me up a good selfie. I just feel like selfies hit the best. But when somebody's taking my photo, it's just so awkward, man. I don't know if that's just me, but when somebody's taking my photos, I start acting all type of awkward, forget how to pose, don't know what to do, don't know what to really look. But when I'm taking a selfie, I look at that selfie and be like, yeah, that's the one, you know. So yeah, I definitely prefer filter free selfie. Another one for this or that is embracing flaws or working to fix them. Definitely embracing flaws, because at the end of the day, nobody is perfect. Everybody goes through something. Everybody has something. Everybody, like, nobody's perfect at the end of the day. So I definitely talk about that in my live, where we were talking about embracing like our flaws and stuff like that. But y'all, this was a good little chit chat live today. What? I chose this makeup because I am questioning this. I found that I love this. found that I love this, but this, I feel like this is giving me like a white cast. And I say a white cast because, let me tell you how I know it was this, because I use a different primer. When I use a different primer, I get a different look. Mine was still good, but I feel like it makes my makeup have like a white cast, a white cloudy cast. I don't like that. I like to have like a dewy matte base, you know. So it's this, because I tried this on multiple occasions, and then I use the same makeup products just to test to see what's going on. Yesterday or day before, I don't know what day, but I use a different day, and I notice I think it's this. Mine, the makeup is still nice, it's still cute, it's still given, but I definitely feel like that is doing something. I don't know yet, but a review is coming on that soon. But I do like this one. This one is good. But yeah, y'all, your girl is going. I gotta eat some food. If you're new here and you're interested in like my live stream, you want to look at old previous live streams, I have a whole live stream playlist that you can look at, and I also come on live every single day. So I will see y'all tomorrow around the same time. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the live, and be sure to like the live, subscribe to your girl. Be on the way to 1500, and I would like to get to 1500 before me. So make sure to subscribe, and if you've reached this far, drop a purple heart down below in the comments. I always reply to my comments. But thank you so much for watching my video, and I appreciate it very much. If any of these tips were helpful to you or resonated with you, then let me know down below. But I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Okay?